Imagine standing on the very stage where your love story began, 20 years later, with the people who are now your world. That's exactly what Helen and Graham Tudor did, returning to the Theatre Royal Plymouth to celebrate 2 decades of a journey that started with a last-minute casting call and a pantomime. But here's where it gets heartwarming. This wasn't just a trip down memory lane. It was a chance to show their children the place where their parents' story began. And this is the part most people miss. How a single, unexpected moment can shape an entire lifetime. Back in 2005, Helen and Graham were thrust into the spotlight, literally, when they were called to play the lead roles of Jack and Princess Apricot in Jack and the Beanstalk. Neither had been originally cast for the show, but fate, and a last-minute change, had other plans. Just a year later, Graham proposed to Helen on Plymouth Hoe, sealing their storybook beginning. Fast forward 20 years, and the couple, now married with children, decided to revisit the stage where it all started. Helen described it as a full-circle moment, and it's easy to see why. Standing in the theatre, she said, it didn't feel like 20 years had passed at all. But here's the controversial part. How often do we truly appreciate the seemingly small, unplanned moments that end up defining our lives? This couple's story is a beautiful reminder that sometimes the best things happen when we least expect them. During their visit, Helen and Graham enjoyed a behind-the-scenes tour of the theatre, walked the stage once more, and reflected on how this place had shaped their lives. A spokesperson for the theatre shared that the couple was moved by the experience, especially when they introduced their children to the spot where their love story began. And this raises a thought-provoking question. If you could revisit the place where your life took a meaningful turn, what would it mean to you? Would it feel like closing a chapter, or opening a new one? Let's discuss. Share your thoughts in the comments below. After all, every great story deserves a conversation.